African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation as of January 22, 2025. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. Units of the North Group of Forces in the Kharkov direction inflicted defeat on formations of the Motorized Infantry Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the area of Volchansk, Kharkov region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 40 servicemen, an armored combat vehicle, 2 cars, and 3 field artillery pieces. Units of the West Group of Forces liberated the settlement of Zaporizhia in the Kharkiv region, defeated the manpower and equipment of 3 mechanized and ranger brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces in the areas of the settlements of Kamenka, Zelenigai, Vyreknia, Gleshkovka, Lozovaya in the Kharkiv region, Yampol, Seversk, and Kaladizi in the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to over 460 servicemen, a tank, 7 combat armored vehicles, including 2 U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carriers, 14 pickup trucks, 6 field artillery pieces, and 2 field ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the Southern Group of Forces improved their tactical position, defeated the formations of 3 mechanized, motorized infantry, mountain assault and assault brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces in the areas of the settlements of Drushkovka, Slavyansk, Nikolaevka, Konstantinovka, Pretikino, Verkhnekamenskoye, Ivanodaryevka, Orakovo-Vasilevka, and Chasiv-Yar of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 250 servicemen, 4 combat armored vehicles, including a U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carrier, and 7 cars. 2 ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the Center Group of Forces continued to advance deep into the enemy's defense, inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of the heavy mechanized, 3 mechanized and motorized infantry brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, the National Guard Brigade, 3 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Krymsko, Petrovka, Zelino, Dzerzhinsk, Lysovka, Timofeyevka, Baranovka, Sergievka, Novoelizavetovka, Novopavlovka, and Novovasilevka of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 630 servicemen, a tank, 5 armored combat vehicles, including 2 U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carriers, 6 cars, and 3 artillery pieces. Units of the East Group of Forces occupied more advantageous lines and positions, defeated the formations of 3 mechanized brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces, a National Guard Brigade and a Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Velika Novosyolka, Zelenika, Konstantinopol, Novi Komar, and Bogodar of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 175 servicemen, 3 tanks, 5 vehicles, and 3 155mm artillery guns of foreign manufacture. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of 2 coastal defense brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces, a National Guard brigade in the areas of the settlements of Maly Sherbaki in the Zaporizhia region, Pridniprovskoye, Velitinsk, Belozerka, and Antonovka in the Kherson region. The enemy lost up to 50 servicemen, 8 vehicles, and an electronic warfare station. Operational tactical aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the groups of troops of the armed forces of the Russian Federation inflicted damage on the depots of missile and artillery weapons, unmanned aerial vehicles, and fuel and lubricants of the armed forces of Ukraine, as well as concentrations of enemy manpower and equipment in 136 districts. 114 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles were shot down by air defense systems. Since the beginning of the special military operation, a total of 652 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 41,148 unmanned aerial vehicles, 590 anti-aircraft missile systems, 20,724 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,510 multiple launch rocket systems, 20,860 field artillery pieces and mortars, and 30,582 special military vehicles have been destroyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.